How do I do that?
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So Spencer, what motivated you to return to school?
Primarily was to advance for my clinical ladder. At work, they kind of lock you in if you don't have your BSN at a certain point, and I reached that point this year. So in order to advance, I want that. But really, I'm looking to return to school. Having done it for 2 years, and it's like I don't want to continue to be in the role I'm in. I feel like I could be more effective if I'm somewhere else, higher up. So that's really why for me.
Good reason. Mine's along the same lines. My main reason to go back was because I actually have a 5-year limit from the time I started at my job until I have to have my BSN. And if I don't by the end of it, then I'm terminated because of it. So,
Gotcha,
so to keep my
gotcha.
job was the main reason.
Yeah,
But one more like down the road goal of mine is I actually do want to at some point get my master's because I do like teaching. So I'm thinking about going back to teaching when I get tired of working as, a floor nurse.
yeah.
And my body can't handle it anymore.
Yep. When the sore feet and aching back is too much. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Next question is, what do you expect to learn in the program?
Um, in all honesty, it's kind of weird to think about that because it's like, okay, I know in nursing school primarily we learned our skills and all that kind of stuff. We touched on theories, so I imagine we'll expound more on that, learn some more things for leadership positions. Um, I really don't know. I haven't really thought of it, I guess, that much in depth of what I'm going to learn in the bachelor's degree.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's kind of difficult to like say you're going to learn something brand new because
Uh,
we learned all of it in the basics in
yeah.
the associates program. So it's more, I just think you're going to, what I'm expecting anyways, is it just going to help you with things along like critical thinking, leadership
Hmm.
skills, stuff like that,
Yeah.
communication. Those kind of things come along with any bachelor's program is what you kind of expected. So that's kind of what I'm expecting is just to be able to improve on those things.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
All right. What are your career plans after earning your BSN?
I know I'm going to go for the advanced degree. Whether I go the route of nurse practitioner or nurse anesthetist, I haven't really decided yet. Um, I'm on a surgical floor now. I'm trying to go to the emergency department because I've had this idea, maybe I'll see what nurse practitioners do in the ED, and see if that's something I might be interested in, and
Yeah,
go from there.
good plan. Honestly, the short term, I'm not going to do anything different. Like I said, this is a requirement just so I can continue working at my job. So for the short term, no big change in plans. I'm still going to be working on the same floor. I work on an oncology floor, so going to keep doing that for a little while. But there's actually one other job that I've been thinking about doing. I used to be in the Navy, retired from the Navy, and there's actually a civilian job that's very similar to what I did in the Navy that nurses are allowed to do. And you're
Mhm.
basically the only medical person on board a ship. You go out to sea with the ship and you take care of everybody out there. So that's
Sounds
pretty much what I
awesome.
did in the Navy.
Yeah,
And I kind of like to get back to that because I enjoyed doing that.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So the last thing is, do you have any prior experience with Zoom or video conferencing tools?
Um, my only experience with Zoom was literally in the beginning of the pandemic. My family from Pennsylvania, they would do Zoom calls every Friday to, get together and see what everyone's up to. So that's my only prior experience with this.
And I'm exactly the same. I have never used Zoom up until the pandemic. And then my
uh,
family would get together because they're all up in Michigan, which they see each other normally on a regular basis. I
yeah,
don't, but I mean,
yeah,
I talk to them.
right.
But yeah, once they couldn't see each other, they wanted to do this big Zoom thing. So my family would get together every 2 weeks and get on there for half hours, something,
Mm,
and talk, just catch up.
sure, that's awesome.
All
Well,
right.
that's all the questions. But thank you. I
Yep.
appreciate it, man. We're gonna do what we can for this program, and we'll see what the next thing is for us.
Yep.
So
Sounds
I'm
good.
excited.
Thanks again.
All right, you two have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.